Yo, what to do, YouTube? Back with another video. We are live from the post game of us playing the Houston Texans. We just got a W, and I am on cloud nine right now, man. I am so lit. Words can't explain how excited I and how happy I am for this Colts team to go out and get the W against the nine victory. What were they? Like number three in the division. They were 9-3. Houston Texans now 9-4. We got the dub. We moving up in the rankings for a playoff spot. Unfortunately, we are still in a tie way because the Miami Dolphins just pulled off the upset against the New England Patriots. They pulled off a miracle in Miami and wind up winning that game. I didn't expect them to win that game, actually. A few Patriots fans said that they always have a hard time playing them in Miami, so they wound up winning that game. So we are still in a tie with them. The Chiefs and Ravens were battling it out. I'm going to get the final score on that. It looks like the Chiefs won that game, actually, so I don't know how that is going right now. Actually, the score is 27-24 with a minute left. Baltimore has the ball, so they have to score. If not, it's over. But I'm going to wait for some people to get in here. I see a few heads jumping in here now. What's going on, guys? Frosto, go Colts, exactly. You see us out there today, Frosto? We got that W. We beat the Texans. Let's go, man. Let's go. Congrats to the game, GG. Got drunk watching. Oh, shout out to you, DJ. Appreciate you. Yep. We out here, man. We are out here. I know one thing. The Eagles better not beat the Cowboys because I picked the Cowboys to win that game. Yeah. We must win. Exactly. We got to, man. We got to win every game. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I bet y'all dropped y'all. But I'm saying we got to win every game here on out, man. We can't lose. We cannot lose. Every game is a must win for us. Every game is a must win. And we doing the thing right now, man. We so far so good. I don't blame you, Frosto. I'm tired of the ties too, man. Y'all better be in the playoffs. I got us in the championship game. Hey, man, y'all beat Oakland. You see how O-line's slowing down? Yeah, man. With the injuries and everything, it's looking a little rough for us. It's looking a little rough, but they still doing their thing, man. They maintaining. We stopped. They got a few good stops on Houston today, but they did their job holding up, protecting Luck. They did as much as they can. He got sacked 4 times today, but you know it's the Houston Texans defense. The pressure, being sacked like that is expected. The only teams I really see him getting sacked is what that happened was Jacksonville, Houston, and Dallas coming up. He might get sacked a few times, maybe twice. The Pittsburgh and Oakland game just started. Okay. All right. So now that we got some people in here, I'm going to go ahead and get started with the stats for the Colts only. Appreciate everybody for coming through. If you are new or you are in this video right now on this live stream, go ahead and smash the like button. Go ahead and subscribe if you're new. Post-game reaction. This is Colts Talk after we just defeated the Houston Texans. We are moving up in the rankings. How did the playoff race look like? Talk about it when we did. Oh, yeah, of course. I got you, man. I always go for the standings at the end. But we are still in the race for the playoffs. This is looking beautiful. The team for the Houston Texans win streak has snapped, and we are on the way of making the wild card. We are one step closer, man. Shout out to everybody for joining the stream. I'm going to go over the stats and the scoring charts really quick of the Colts only. Houston Texans is not being talked about in this conversation right now. It's just strictly Colts football. Colts footballs only. The opponents we don't care about, all right? We only care about the Colts. All about the blue and white. All right, so Andrew Luck, 40 for 62, 464 passing yards, man. 464 passing yards. We need a wide receiver. Facts. I tweeted about that too, but appreciate you for coming through, Cap. I definitely tweeted that, man. I said we needed a wide receiver, man. But shout out to the legend Pascal and T.Y. Hilton. They definitely held it down. Pascal had some nice catches at the end of the game. Nice catches. We definitely needed him, and he did his thing today, man. So shout out to Pascal. But I'm going to go back to these stats, but I am reading the comments. If you do comment, I'm going to read it out, and I'm going to talk to you guys because I want y'all to get active in the chat, man. That's why we're here. We're here together as a Colts team, Colts Nation. We are here as one. So 464 passing yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Andrew Luck doing his thing. QBR was a 63.9. His rating was a 108.5. With the rushing attack, we were held flat under 50 yards rushing as a team. We only had 41 rushing yards. We had Wilkins getting it. Wilkins was getting snaps. Luck had 3 carries. Naheem Hines had 4. Jeremy Nichols got 2 touches out of there. But the best and the most fluent ones, in my opinion, was Hines and Wilkins. Marlon Mack, he really didn't do anything in this game. I really didn't trust him, actually. I am reading the wrong stats. Nobody said anything. Wow. I am reading the wrong stat lines. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry. Everybody was just going like, yeah, yep. Here we go. Those stats lines was looking nice with that 464, but we lost that game. All right, here it is. Restarting. Frost, don't stop laughing at me. Luck only got sacked twice this game, okay? 27 for 41, 399 passing yards. This is looking more realistic of today. 2 touchdowns and 1 interception. His quarterback rating was 103.6. Starting over, rewinding the clock. 103.6. Rushing attack this game. Still didn't do good. Nothing changed with the rushing. Our rushing was held for 50 yards. As I said last time, I was right about that. 50 yards flat. Marlon Mack, 14 carries, 33 yards. Andrew Luck had 6 carries. And Naheem Hines had 3. In my opinion, our rush was more of a time waster. Exactly. In my opinion, I wanted the game at the beginning. I wanted Naheem Hines to have more touches than Mack because Naheem Hines is quicker and more elusive than Mack. The rookie, he's the fastest running back out of the draft. He's very quick. And the last time Houston played him, they didn't have his number. So I was feeling like even in this game, when he had only 1 yard, you can kind of tell the moves. He can get through the lanes quicker against Houston than Marlon Mack. Marlon Mack is a great running back, don't get me wrong. But against the Houston Texans, I feel like in certain plays, Naheem Hines could have been more accessible, in my opinion. That is it. We won, so I don't care. But Marlon Mack did have a touchdown in this game, so shout out to returning to Mack. He had a big run at the beginning, which was a burst of life for me. When he ran that touchdown, I was like, okay, we are in good hands, like Allstate. So, to our glorious receiving core, T.Y. Hilton, the GOAT, 9 receptions, 199 receiving yards. They should have just gave him the 200 just to be nice. 199 receiving yards with no touchdowns. No touchdowns. And this is a system that shows you T.Y. Hilton can be a threat. He's always dominating Houston Texans, don't get me wrong. But in a system like this, best receiver in Colts history. I don't know, man. Marvin Harrison was a legend. Reggie Wayne was a legend. He used to destroy the Texans too. But he is definitely up there. Top 3. I get him up there. I get him up there, Frosto. But, everybody has their own opinion. We all hear one. But, like I was saying, Coach Frank is a genius on offense. Like, his scheme and what he does against teams is amazing. For a Houston Texans defense that's on pace, being one of the best defenses in the NFL this year, he disguised the offense is making it seems like T.Y. Hilton's going to be the go-to threat, which he was. But when it got to the end zone, he will throw it to someone else to get the defense offset. Like the first touchdown that went to Eric Ebron, they didn't know it was coming. Then he threw the fade route up to Pascal. They didn't know it was coming. They got beat on both plays, which was amazing layout on the offensive scheme. And I am so thankful Coach Frank is the coach of the Colts because this is a boost, and this is the kind of momentum and chemistry we need that get us over the edge into the playoffs. This is amazing. We got 2 more games that I feel like we're going to win. So I feel like actually we're going to beat the Ravens and Dolphins out. Now, in my opinion, I want the Ravens in the playoffs with us because of how they are playing. They're playing pretty good, even though this game is suspect against the Chiefs. But I would like the Ravens in the playoffs, and the Dolphins just won. I didn't want that to happen. But actually, did the Ravens lose? Let me check on that score for you. But the Ravens lost. Yes, the Ravens lost to the Chiefs in overtime. They couldn't get it done. How do you think Deion Kane do next year? Oh, Deion Kane had so much hype for me coming out of the draft, man. And when he got hurt, I lost it, man. I have a video in the playlist if you want to check it out of me talking about Deion Kane's injury and having him out for the rest of the season. In the playlist, you got to go way back to like the beginning of the season. That's what happened. But man, I would love to have Deion Kane on the offense right now because he is going to kill next year. I'm telling you. If we get Hilton back and we keep Pascal and we get Deion Kane with another elite wide receiver out of free agency, it's going to be full-fledged. We're going to be back to normal. Because and since 2001, the Colts only had 2 bad years. One under Pagano, and then, yeah, it was actually 2 bad seasons. And 1 year, I think it was like maybe 2011-ish or something like that. We went like 5 and something. And then the last year for Pagano, we went, 2-15. We had that horrible year and got him fired. But other than that, we've been 8-8. Making the playoffs. We only been missing the playoffs. We've been missing the playoffs, but we stayed a 500 team. We stayed perfect. All we need for offense, if we can get Jack Doyle back, praise to God, because he's one of the best blocking tight ends in the NFL. With Ebron back, and we get another wide receiver, and maybe a more consistent running back like Le'Veon Bell, like the video I posted. Yes, the Raven lost. I seen that. Hey, I seen it, man. I'm happy too. We just moving on up in the charts. I don't know how it's looking for the Dolphins because they just won, so we still probably tied with them. But we're moving on up. Like I was saying, we get Le'Veon Bell. We got Mack and Naheem Hines. Jordan Wilkins might get moved down to the practice squad for protocols. But if we get them and we keep this scheme, bro, we're going to be deadly next year. We're going to probably win 13 games next year, in my opinion. If we get Bell, keep pieces, add pieces to wide receivers. Let's go Colts. Facts. Add pieces to the wide receiver core, gain something on defense, like in the cornerback position and maybe linebacker, maybe another linebacker, even though I like Walker and Leonard and those boys. Hey, man, we're going to be looking good. But on back to the stat line, T.Y. Hilton, 9 receptions, 199 receiving yards. Pascal had a big 5 for 68 receiving yards with a touchdown. Ebron, one of the best tight ends in the NFL, maybe top 2, top 3, if you want to call it, maybe top 1 for me because he is the best tight end in my opinion, touchdown-wise. But Kelsey is the best overall. Chester Rogers, 5 receptions, 36 yards, no touchdowns at all. Naheem Hines had 3. Ryan Grant had 1 big reception at the end, and that's how the sushi rolls. Chester Rogers, he had 1 fumble, recovered it. It is all good for there. The GOAT, one of the best linebackers in the NFL, rookie of the year for defense, Darius Leonard, led the team in tackles with 12. He had 9 solos. He had 1 sack. He had 1 tackle for loss. He had 1 pass deflection. He hit the quarterback once. We need a good pass rusher also. Exactly. But they doing that thing right now. Jabbar Sheridan-Hunt is definitely doing that thing with Autry as well. They're all doing what they got to do to get the job done. Clayton Gaithers is skeptical with me because he has a good first half and he kind of sucks on the bad second half because that touchdown that DeAndre Hopkins scored at the end of the game in the back of the end zone was all Clayton Gaithers' fault. We ran a zone defense, but the bad thing about it is that he let Hopkins run behind him and sat there, let him wave his hands, and didn't get picked up. I feel like our defense is a complete D. They just get caught sleeping. That's exactly what I'm saying. Exactly what I'm saying, man. Clayton Gaithers got caught sleeping in the back of the end zone to let Hopkins to that touchdown to put them down by 3. And that could have been a turning point, but the defense and Andrew Luck led us to keeping that lead. That hard snap that caught Clowney offline. You know where you got that from, right? Andrew Luck got that hard snap from the GOAT Peyton Manning himself. It caught Jadeveon Clowney offline, and that was his 3rd penalty that game, and it just killed the whole energy out of that arena. It sucked the energy out of the arena, man. Clowney got caught offsides. It killed the whole thing, and the game was over from there. I was happy. I know everybody was happy watching that. But, yeah, I'm going to go with the game summaries after these few messages real quick. The GOAT Vinatieri made 1 field goal. Malik Hooker only had one tackle. He kind of had a quiet game today. I mean, he had a few pass coverages. He did pretty good, but like tackling, he's as well. But he was kind of quiet this game. Jabashir was a force today. Kenny Moore did a good job. Quincy Wilson had a costly flag in the end zone that put them closer when he got that fade route when he got called for holding on Demarius Thomas. That was a call that could have lost us that game. And it was a few calls that could have lost us, but the team held it together and got the W. So shout out to them. We are 7-6. Now number 2 in division. Well, we're tied for second place. Well, I'm pretty sure we're second place because we got more division wins than the Titans. And in the division, I'm going to go over touchdown ratios of how we scored. So Marlon Mack ran for a touchdown. Eric Ebron scored. Should we go after Landon Collins in the offseason? Landon Collins, I don't know, man. Landon Collins and Malik Hooker would be nice, though. That would be nice. Then Clayton Gaither can definitely take the back seat or get shipped off somewhere else. Landon Collins and Malik Hooker, that is nice, man. I was telling people, like, we got the highest salary cap space in NFL, so we can get Le'Veon and Landon Collins and just call it a day. Just call it a day. We can draft a lineman or draft a linebacker to go with this young core, stay young, and just keep it moving, man. I definitely would like that. That definitely is a vibe. Landon Collins in Indianapolis, that's pretty dope. It'd bring back that Bob Sanders without the injury feel, if you know what I'm saying. We never really had, now we need Lawrence from Dallas. Exactly, Jordan. Exactly. I'm telling people, Le'Veon Bell and DeMarcus Lawrence are certified Colts players next year that need to be in Indianapolis. DeMarcus Lawrence on that D-line with Jabal Sheard, and we get Danique Autry back and move Hunt to defensive tackle or keep him as well? Man, you see how we was just forcing pressure on Houston? Imagine that all year around. All year around, man. That would be lit. That'll be lit, man. That will be lit. The Marcus, ooh, you get me all excited, man. You get me excited. My head started itching. I was like, ooh, the Marcus Lawrence and Indy? Hey, that's a good Madden team and a good team in real life, man. We get Lawrence, that's 14 games. I'm moving it up. I said 13 next year. Get him and draft Greedy Williams. Hey, man, I like your mindset, Jordan. I like the mindset, man. I like that. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope, man. That's all the play-by-play analysis and stats for that. I'm going to go over the standings now. Everyone is looking at the Colts cap space. Shoot, me too. I don't see why not. All the top talent should be looking at that, be like, Andrew Luck is a legend, and he's back at full effect doing what he does best. So, why not go there? You know what I mean? Like, why not? All right, so here's the standings for us, though. In the chat, here's the standings that is in full effect right now and what it's looking like. So, the Chiefs are number 1. They clinched their playoff spot already. The Chargers are 9-3. Patriots 9-4. Texans 9-4. Steelers 7-4. The Ravens 7-6, and we are 7-6. The Dolphins are 7-6, and the Titans are 7-6, and the Broncos are 6-6. They might win today, so they're going to be 7-6 as well. So we got like a 6-way tie. It's a 6-way tie, bro. We got to win every game. We have to. We have to keep this momentum. We can beat New York. We can beat Dallas. We can win all these games, man. We can win the rest of our games. Pittsburgh might lose to Oakland today. It might be a shocker. Who knows? Miami shocked the Patriots today, so I can definitely see Oakland shocking Pittsburgh. Ben Roethlisberger and the Steelers on the road. The Broncos are down by the 49ers right now, so that's looking pretty good. The Chargers are beating the Bengals. That's not a good look at all. Oakland is up against Pittsburgh, 7-0. You see, my predictions are going pretty good. So, yeah, man, that's how it's looking right now for the standings, the playoff standings. The Chargers and Steelers are the wild card teams. We need both of them teams to lose. And the Ravens just lost, so we get bumped up. So we need to win the rest of these games. Win tie breaks over Miami based on head-to-head win percentage. That was a great game. Exactly, Michael. That was a great game, man. Division tie break was initially used to eliminate Tennessee. Indianapolis wins the tie break over Tennessee based on head-to-head win percentage. Yeah, so we're still tied with Baltimore, and the Dolphins are under us. Three-way tie. We need the Chargers and Steelers to lose. Chargers have to lose the rest of their games. I don't see that happening, but it's still a three-way tie for the wild card. This is tough. This is tough. Baltimore, they still have Baltimore over us in the wild card race, even though we all have the same record. I don't know. This is quite interesting. I'm going to look at the rest of the Ravens schedule and our schedule and see what happens. So, guys, give me 1 second. If you are new, go ahead and subscribe. Hit the like button. I think it's strength of schedule. Yeah. Hit the like button if you're new. If you are in the chat right now, hit the like button as well while watching this post stream. Go ahead here. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new as well. I'll always go live after the games. Other than last week, I was on vacation, so pardon me. Sorry about that. I always think of strength. Okay, I know what you're saying now, Frosto. Our last 3 games are the Cowboys, Giants, and Titans. That's 3 W's we can get. We're at home against the Cowboys, at home against New York, and on the road against Tennessee. We can win all 3 of those games. I don't think Derrick Henry's having that type of game against us. I'm sorry. The Jaguars are buns. I don't think that's going to happen against us. But that is 3 W's for us. I can definitely see that. I'm going to look at the Ravens schedule. Even though they just lost to the Chiefs, they play the Buccaneers, Chargers, and Browns. They can lose to the Chargers and lose to the Browns. Shoot, they can lose to the Buccaneers as well. Interesting. Still a schedule. The Bucs are good. Yeah, the Bucs are pretty decent. They can definitely lose. Ooh, the Steelers play the Patriots and Saints next. We got a playoff spot, guys. They play the Patriots and Saints next. The Patriots not losing to the Steelers. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. Then they play the Saints. You guys, we're in luck. We're in luck. Yes, we're in luck, guys. They're playing the Raiders right now. Then they play the Bengals. They're going to beat the Bengals. Sorry. Yeah, they're going to beat the Bengals. I saw the Steelers schedule, and they have tough. Yeah, man, Frosto, I'm looking at it now. I don't think they're going to win. I don't even think they're going to beat the Raiders. The Raiders are up 7-0 in the first quarter, and they got the ball back. That's looking quite spooky for Pittsburgh, man. It's looking spooky for Pittsburgh. The Colts, man, we're in prime possession. We got it. We got this, guys. We got to pull this out. I trust luck. You hate the Steelers? Hey, man, I would too, man. They always beating our behinds. Ben Roethlisberger always have a career game against us. I don't really like the Steelers like that either. I need them to actually lose these games. It's just like that. I want the Ravens and Colts to make the playoffs, but if the Ravens don't make it, I mean, you can get out the way and let us get it. Just let us get it, man. But that's all I got for you guys, man. I appreciate everybody for coming through Colts Talk. Go ahead and subscribe, man. We're trying to get to at least 300 subscribers. We are almost there. We're right there around the corner. I appreciate all you guys' support, active in the chat. Man, I really do. But yeah, that's all I got for you guys. I got a lot of videos coming out this week. If you want to watch it, you can. I'm just going to be talking about the Colts news. Nothing really interesting is happening through the season, but like injuries and stuff like that, I will keep you guys posted. T.Y. Hilton played through a shoulder injury, so I don't have to talk about that, so he's pretty good. But all other news is just going to be like maybe self-opinion videos. It's going to be me talking about players or who we should get, stuff like that. But if you want to tune into the next week, you definitely can. It's going to be starting tomorrow. I'm going to have a lot of content for you guys. That's all I got for you guys. Until next time, see you guys. Coach Talk signing out. Peace.